in a bad deal, I would simply say to you, rather I would ask you, how many of you business people would walk into a negotiation? I suspect none. And that is why you are here as successful business people or successful in the careers that you have undertaken. And that is right, and remain on there. And you as business people will truly understand that in the negotiations that you have. That being said, of course I appreciate that you will want certainty. But for the reasons that I've said earlier on, in terms of it's in both interests, it's in the interests of both parties. Britain's population is more than significant.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Everyone for having me here, and congratulations to all the nominees and to the award winners, and a very warm welcome to the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh and his delegation. I remember when I was in university, when I was in India, I used to hear so much and read of sectors, and I'm pleased to speak in front of so many of you, so many of the renowned faces. And I want to just take a moment to update you on the work that we are doing from City Hall. London is the city that inspired me when I first came here 16 years ago. I still remember the day when I landed. Silicon Valley, because it's got amazing talent.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to explain the drill here because this is otherwise going to get rather complicated. I'm going to be reading out the nominations or the citations for the awards, and I'm going to ask the recipients to come up fairly swiftly from that end of the stage. You will then run the gauntlet of these visitors who will, I'm sure, be very happy to congratulate you, and you will receive your award along the way from one of our wonderful assistant team here. I'm afraid there's not going to be time for any of the recipients to offer any words of thanks, but I think that most of you have either spoken or will be speaking tomorrow, so that will really be the opportunity for you to say a few words after the awards. Those of you that are wondering how on earth you're going to get your award back on the plane going home, we do have boxes and bags, and they will be available for you to collect. I do apologise. I've got two people who I haven't called up. I do apologise. Mr. Karia, would you care to join us on the stage as well? There you are. Sorry. And Mr. Coley. Sorry. It's becoming quite a family gathering at the top of the stage here. So, without any further ado, and I've got a feeling there may be even a drum roll to accompany this, ladies and gentlemen, the first of the winners of the Golden Peacock Awards, the Global Award for Excellence in Corporate Governance 2017 in the automobile sector goes to the Volvo Car Corporation of Sweden, and collecting the award is Cedric Dubar, Chief Compliance Officer. We'll get a roll in a moment. The second award goes to, for business services, goes to the Dun & Bradstreet Corporation of the United States, and collecting the award on their behalf is Kristen Caldor, their Assistant General Counsel and Corporate Secretary. In consultancy, the award winner is Capgemini SE from France, and collecting the award on their behalf is Marie-Cécile Calignon, who's the Group Corporate Governance Director. Can we have the award? In the petrochemical sector, the winner is IRPC Public Company Limited from Thailand, and collecting the award from there is Ms. Mowipa Churiban, who is the Executive Vice President of Corporate Affairs. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Global Award for Excellence in Corporate Governance this year. We're now going to have the Global Award for Sustainability. In the financial sector, in banking, collecting the award on behalf of Doha Bank in Qatar is Dr. Sitharaman, who is their Group CEO. In the oil sector, Emirates National Oil Company from the UAE, and collecting the award on their behalf is Dr. Wada Ghanem, who is the Executive Director of Corporate Affairs. In the paper sector, Holmen AB of Sweden are the winners, and collecting the award on their behalf is Roger Vejan, who is the Commercial Director for Holmen Paper. And in the transportation ports sector, we have the Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore, and collecting the award on their behalf is Tan Suan Yao, who's the Director and Sustainability Officer. Okay. For the first time in my life, I've been told to go a little bit slower. Some of you will get that joke. The Golden Peacock Award for Excellence in Corporate Governance 2017 in the engineering sector goes to Carborundum Universal Limited from Chennai, and collecting the award on their behalf is Sridhar Rangarajan, who's the CFO. In the financial sector, banking, we have the State Bank of India from Mumbai, and collecting the award on their behalf is Dinesh Kumar Kara, who is the Managing Director of Risk, IT and Subsidiaries. Continuing the Global Award for Excellence in Corporate Governance, in the food and beverages sector, we have Heritage Foods Limited from Hyderabad, and collecting the award on their behalf is Mrs. Bhuvaneshwari, who is the Vice Chairperson and Managing Director. In the power sector, we have the Power Grid Corporation of India Limited from Gurgaon, and collecting the award on their behalf is Divya Tandon, who is their General Manager and Company Secretary. For telecom equipment, we have an award to Sterlite Technologies Limited from Aurangabad, and collecting the award on their behalf is Mr. Amit Deshpande and a colleague, who's the Company Secretary and Corporate General Counsel. Those are the award winners for the Golden Peacock Award for Excellence in Corporate Governance, and as you can see, there were 9 of them. 8 of them collected them. So if we could just do one quick round of applause, I think, for all of the winners of that particular award. And so we move on to the Golden Peacock Award for Sustainability. Again, several sectors. The first one of those is the cement sector, and collecting the award for My Home Industries from Suryapet, it's Mr. Ranjit Rao Jupali, the Managing Director. In the engineering sector, Larsen & Toubro Limited from Mumbai, and collecting the award for them is Mr. Sudhir Chaturvedi, who is the President and Board Member of L&T Infotech. In the FMCG sector, we have GlaxoSmithKline Healthcare Limited, also from Gurgaon, and the collection is being made by Urbain Bruyere, who's the Vice President of EHS Global Manufacturing and Supply. And the next one in hospitality is Mahindra Holidays and Resorts India Limited from Chennai, and their chairman, Mr. Arun Kumar Nanda, is collecting their award. In the oil production area, Hindustan Petroleum Company from Mumbai, and collecting the award for them is Mr. Ananda Rao, who is the Chief General Manager and Corporate HSE. We have